The purpose of my speech is to inform my audience about the happiest place on earth, better known as Disney World. I will briefly discuss the four main parks: Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and the Animal Kingdom, and more specifically, each of their most popular attractions. Now take a second and think about your favorite animated movie as a child. Chances are, one or even all of them were made by Disney. According to the Themed Entertainment Association of 2019 Global Attendance Report, nearly 58 million people from around the world traveled to Orlando, Florida to visit Disney World last year. For many first-time visitors, the theme park, which the official Florida tourism website lists as being approximately 25,000 acres, can seem daunting and overwhelming. As someone who visited Disney World for the first time in high school, I was able to make the most of my experience by familiarizing myself with the rides and parks on Disney World's official website. This allowed me to make the most of my experience by visiting the most memorable and popular attractions in the parks. Today I'd like to inform you about these parks and attractions so that you too can enjoy all the parks have to offer. So starting with the Magic Kingdom, Cinderella's Castle in Magic Kingdom is what most of us picture when we think of Disney World. This iconic park is considered most kid-friendly due to the numerous rides with no height requirement, making it perfect for families with young children. First unveiled in 1971, the Haunted Mansion has remained a popular attraction for Magic Kingdom attendees. Riders are taken through a tour of an old mansion fully equipped with haunted ballroom, floating objects, and your own personal tour guide, who refers to himself as a ghost host. For adult riders, the ride itself may not be particularly scary, but realistic visual effects will be enough to keep you entertained the whole ride. If you're less interested in rides and more interested in sightseeing, Epcot is the park for you. Perhaps the most notable feature of this park is its World Showcase, which highlights Canada, the United Kingdom, France, Morocco, Japan, Italy, Germany, China, Norway, Mexico, and the U.S. Each of these 11 countries is given its own pavilion where tourists can visit recreations of iconic national landmarks such as the Eiffel Tower and the Aztec Pyramids. Although it's not necessarily an attraction, one popular activity for adult visitors is to eat and drink around the world. Each pavilion offers guest food and drinks unique to that specific country. Guests can also plan ahead of time by looking at Disney's dining directory online. For example, in Italy, you can try authentic Italian pizza and wash it down with classic Italian sangria. This activity gives you the chance to explore all 11 pavilions and also try new foods and drinks you wouldn't normally find elsewhere. Hollywood Studios, which is known for Disney World's most intense rides, is perfect for thrill seekers. Inspired by the golden age of Hollywood cinema, Hollywood Studios pays homage to classics such as Twilight Zone and even includes a replica of the famous Chinese theater in Los Angeles, California. Here you can find the Hollywood Walk of Fame, where famous celebrities like Michael Jackson and even Walt Disney himself have permanently left their signatures. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror is probably Disney World's most famous and daring ride. Riders wait in line and are taken back in time to an abandoned Hollywood hotel straight out of the 1930s. Once they reach the top of a spooky hotel, riders are strapped in and dropped 131 feet to the ground. If you're looking for excitement and a good scare, this is the ride for you. Earlier, when I asked what your favorite movies were, did you immediately think of The Lion King? Animal Kingdom would definitely be your go-to if you're interested in seeing those iconic characters come to life. Animal Kingdom is a nice blend of an amusement park and a zoo, where creatures, both real and magical, are brought to life, making you feel as if you're walking through an enchanted forest. Here you can visit multiple animal exhibits and also a magical world of Pandora from Avatar, fully equipped with plants and creatures from the movies. Perhaps the most magical experience this park has to offer is a safari ride through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. On this ride, your tour guide takes you across the wild landscape straight out of Africa. You can see animals roaming freely and learn new words in Swahili along the way. The tour guide also describes animals at each stop and informs riders ways they can make a difference in the environment. Although it may be considered magical, you'll feel as if you're in an entirely new world on this ride. In conclusion, Disney World is truly an experience for people of all ages. Each park has something unique to offer, and you may have already decided on a favorite based on these descriptions. If you're looking to make the most of your experience, planning is key, but also don't stress missing out on a ride. Getting to see characters you love come to life in buildings and scenes straight from classic films sounds like more than magic to me. So if you ever want to take a break from the world and go to another, Disney World is the place for you.